recording the video. Okay, so on your iPad, you will have far less most of the time, but we're going to be using this app right here, Class Link, very much all the year. So that's the link that, or the app you'll be using. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to show you. So Class Link has a lot of those apps that we use in class. I'll have more because I have the teacher side of stuff too, but I'll have pretty much the same ones you have. So like I have a couple others and school stuff and things like that. But when I get to the point, we're going to be adding Freckle, we'll be adding Prodigy, we'll be adding the ones that the teacher is going to give you to add. But you know, Epic, Prodigy, and Freckle are in here. Now, OTUS is in this app. So on my screen, I also have this OTUS right here, which it does work. We figured out it does work now better than it did. But we're going to be using the Class Link one because we've already signed you all in it. So hopefully that it works for you. So I'm going to click back into OTUS. So when I go to OTUS, who can remember what I do here? You can raise your hand and unmute, and I'll let you unmute. And if you remember what to do there. Oops, I just made some presenter. Can you change that? I think I saw Ben with the hand up first.
So you click the little squares on the bottom, the red, green, and blue and yellow.
Yep, I click right here where that thing is, those squares are. So that's where I click to get that to happen. That's good, that's right. So it should log you in. It should just do this and log everybody in right off the bat, and that's the hope. If it doesn't, it's not too hard to fix. All you do is log in with your Microsoft email, which is on the bottom of your card, and it works. So this is the teacher version, so you'll see a little bit more or different things than you normally would, but it's pretty much the same. Actually, I'm going to do it that way so you actually see kids' side of it. I don't know that I can. I think about it. So, no, yeah. So I'll just go kind of on this side. When you are, so today is kind of the introduction to starting the online lessons on OTUS. And is what's going to happen is I will be putting up a lesson pretty much every day that tells you kind of what the expectations are for the day and how you're going to be doing stuff. So when you click on the lessons tab, and then for you, it'll be an assigned, well, it'll be for you, you won't know a difference, but it's like we're going to be doing Whipple day 4 because today is the 4th day of our school year. So when you click on it, you'll see stuff to do. Now, as someone looks like somebody's already gone through and done some of the work, which is kind of interesting, good, I guess, but we'll see. So when you do it, like the first one, you have to, well, actually, I'm going to go back. I don't want to click on it yet. I want to show you from your view how it's different. Internet problems, I think. So it is. All right. Well, let me reopen that and see if that works better.
Benjamin.
Jacob, did you have a question as we're going?
Can I get my drink?
Yep. Let's make sure you come back so that we still know what to do. All right, logging back in so that it shows it. So when I go to a lesson right here on the where it says lessons, it'll open up what your lessons are. You will see only the ones that I've assigned you, but I'm going to click on here to show you kind of what you would see. So this is what you see, and it just tells you what your tasks are. Now you have to do them in order today because I put them into where you have to do it in a specific order. That way I know that you're doing what you're supposed to. So your first thing is that you would just it's just this, the morning meeting that you're already here for, you would just be able to check off because you're here and did it. Then manager, you're going to look at the little slide I made, and you're going to click on it. You'll download it, which it should just open up for you, and you can just view all of it like that. And then I'll go back and I say mark complete. Now I don't just click mark complete because I'm done. I opened it. I actually have to need to read it so I understand. Today you have a quiz on that manager, so you have to do that. And if you don't get it right, I guess I'll know that I need to make sure you know what to do. So I'll have to call you specifically. So I'm just going to say an answer there so I can show you to continue on. You'll have class link. So it's just another PowerPoint that or slides that you'll go through and look at like that, and then you'll read through them, understand it, maybe talk to your parents about it. Then again, another quiz. So I'm just gonna submit an answer just so I can go past there. Now, those are kind of the one things that I just want to make sure you're understanding, you're actually listening and reading to it, so that way I know you're hopefully trying your best to do this. Then you have 2 videos that you're going to be watching. Now, this is Miss Free's welcome video. So it's the one that she did for the open house. It's pretty similar to what we did, but it's just so you can kind of get to know about Mrs. Free. You'll play it and it just takes you, it doesn't even take you anywhere. It just takes you right to the video and you'll play it, and that works out pretty well. Then you would hit mark complete after you finish watching it. Miss Schroll has the same thing. And after you've watched the video, mark complete. Now, the next thing right here, the all about me, is what we'll talk about. Let's see, is that next or is that right now? Let's see. It's late. No, it's right now. So all about me is that page you all had from back to school, or when you got your packets. It was that sheet. You'll be uploading it. So in this case, it has upload your all about me and by taking a picture of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and click on this open link button right here, and I will click on it, and then I'm going to see where it takes me. It might take me quite a little bit different a spot than you, but it'll take you to here, assessments, and then it'll show you all about me. You would click on it and then submit. So like Josh has done it, looks like, which is good news. That means he's already gotten that far. But let's see, I can't view the details. That'll be where it'll take you, and then you'll go back to lessons to finish off the lesson. Not there. I have to click on the right one. And once I'm going to have to click through all to begin. Then at the very end of that is the roll a story. So this is what our writing lesson will be, which we'll do that a little bit later at about 10:30 is when we'll start that. But this is where this will kind of be the next step of today's lessons work. So you'll know, okay, I have a writing assessment to do. I know I need to watch that video and then do what it says. And that's kind of where you are going to do that. So that's where your jobs are. So today is basically you've got to go through this whole thing, make sure you actually read it and understand it. If you don't understand something, you ask me a question on Teams or Miss Scott on Teams so we can try to help you. And that way we can do that. Now, I will end the call there, or end the recording.